the shivering cold of a midwinter's twilight, I saw a small amber glow in the corner of my sight.
Not a forest fire raging, or a lightning bolt's glare,
but a soft, steady pulse in the crystalline air.
Una piccola luce che vince l'oscurità, a fragile reminder of our true humanity. It doesn't need to shout to be heard above the noise.
It speaks with the comfort of a mother's gentle voice.
Cup your hands around the warmth to keep the breeze away.
A tiny bit of starlight to illuminate the gray.
The smallest spark can conquer the heaviest of nights,
keeping the tender flame alive against the cross. A beacon for the weary and a signal for the lost.
It doesn't burn with anger, it doesn't sting with pride.
Just a quiet sanctuary where the lonely can reside. Vulnerable and beautiful, the holiest of lights.
Il calore del cuore è l'unica verità,
protecting this ember for all of eternity.
Though the storms may gather and the hurricanes may blow,
this delicate radiance will never cease to glow.
I'll feed it with the kindness of a simple, honest word.
The sweetest melody that the silence ever heard.
It's the heat of a memory,
it's the glow of a touch.
when the world demands too many
and we give it far too much.
Watching as the shadows dance upon the nursery wall,
holding on to hope until the morning trumpets call.
the wick is strong and steady
in the center of the soul, keeping the tender flame alive against the frost. A beacon for the weary and a signal for the lost. It doesn't burn with anger,
it doesn't sting with pride.
just a quiet sanctuary where the lonely can reside. Vulnerable and beautiful, the holiest of life.
Softer than a whisper,
Warmer than the sun,
the work of the healer
it's only just begun.
Don't let the world extinguish the magic in your eyes.
The fire of the humble is the greatest prize. Santo, dolce luce, keep burning softly, keeping the tender flame alive against the frost. A beacon for the weary and a signal for the lost. It doesn't burn with anger,
It doesn't sting with pride.
just a quiet sanctuary where the lonely can reside. Vulnerable and beautiful, the holiest of life. Tender fiamma, stay warm, sleep. Solitary diamonds glisten upon the frozen velvet plains, where shadows dance beneath the weeping willow's silver veins. I carry whispers of 1,000 summers in my palm, seeking the sanctuary within this ancient hollow calm.
Il vento porta i segreti di un'epoca ormai svanita. The mountain speaks in rhythms of a long forgotten vita. I stand upon the precipice of destiny's sharp edge, to offer every heartbeat as a solemn sacred pledge.
Gravity dissolves beneath the weight of our shared gaze,
Navigating through the
shifting labyrinthine maze.
stars collide in
Silence as we breach the atmosphere. This is the eternal echo ringing through the halls of time, a symphony of stardust, resonant and most sublime. Voices intertwining like the ivy on the stone in this cathedral of the soul. We are nevermore alone. Endless and transcendent, the vibration never dies.
Senti come vibra la terra sotto il nostro grande amor.
I carve your name into the marble of the emperor's door.
No ocean is too deep to drown the fire.
In my chest I find my home within the rhythm of your spirit's rest.
I'll paint the dawn in shades of indigo and burning gold.
To tell the stories that the prophets never quite foretold.
Your resonance is pulling every fiber of my being.
Beyond the boundaries of what the mortal eyes see,
Mountains crumble slowly into grains of golden
sand,
guided by the steady pressure of
of a ghostly hand. The frequency of heaven is finally drawing me. This is the eternal echo ringing through the halls of time, a symphony of stardust, resonant and most sublime. Voices intertwining like the ivy on the stone in this cathedral of the soul. We are nevermore alone. Endless and transcendent, the vibration never dies.
through the thunder, through the crashing of the tides, where the essence of our legacy
Forever resides.
it is written in the ether.
It is carved upon the sun.
The journey
of the many merged into the power of the one. Listen to the ripple
Can you feel the pulse?
past the edge of darkness.
Life begins again.
This is the eternal echo ringing through the halls of time,
A symphony of stardust,
resonant and most sublime. Voices intertwining like the ivy on the stone in this cathedral of the soul. We are never tapestry of lifetimes, I have traced your silhouette in every dusty corridor and place we haven't met yet. A pool of ancient magnets drawing iron from the clay. I've waited through the centuries just to see you here today.
Il filo del destino ci lega oltre ogni confine, through the tangled thorns of history and the bitter sharp rubine. I recognized your spirit by the flicker in your eyes, a spark that lived before the world and never truly dies.
Gravity is helpless when the stars have made their choice.
I hear the cosmic resonance within your golden voice. The blueprint was engraved upon our hearts before our birth. We are the faded souls dancing on the edge of time. Two independent verses forming one perfect rhyme. Written in the planets, carved into the granite deep, a promise that the universe was always meant to keep. Shadows awakening the earth. Non esiste distanza che possa separarci ormai. I've sailed across the Styx and back beneath the crimson sky to find the other half of what was severed long ago. In the garden where the lilies and the white gardenias grow.
It's more than just a feeling, it's a structural command. I feel the map of future years etched into your hand. We are the convergence of 1,000 different streams, merging in the ocean of our synchronized dreams.
The clockwork of the galaxy is spinning in our favor.
A vintage wine of providence that we were meant to savor. The chains of chance are broken by the strength of what we feel. We are the faded souls dancing on the edge of time. Two independent verses forming one perfect rhyme. Written in the planets, carved into the granite deep, a promise that the universe was always meant to keep. Colliding in the shadows, awakening the earth. The barometer is dropping and the birds have ceased to sing. I can feel the jagged tension that the heavy vapors bring. The trees are bowing deeply to the coming of the gale, as the ships of the courageous prepare to hoist the sail.
Sento la forza del mare che ruggisce dentro me. The white caps on the water are as wild as they can be.
I stand upon the shoreline with my arms held open wide, to challenge every demon that is riding on the tide.
The horizon is a charcoal line that's bleeding into red.
Forget the weary warnings that the cautious people say.
The pressure in the spirit is beginning to erupt. Witness the rising storm,
A magnificent display,
tearing all the paper walls.
of yesterday away.
A whirlwind of emotion,
A cyclone in the chest,
putting every ounce of our devotion to the test.
beautifully chaotic, divine and interrupt.
La tempesta pulisce ogni angolo del mondo. We'll dive into the vortex, to the dark and deep profondo.
There is no shelter needed when the lightning is your friend. We will ride the jagged currents until the very end.
I'll harmonize my screaming with the howling of the
The air is thick with ozone and the scent of wild jasmine. Beneath a canopy of clouds that look like crushed satin, I feel the static crawling up along my trembling skin, waiting for the storm of change to finally begin.
Un rombo cupo scuote le fondamenta del mio petto. The sky is turning charcoal, a dark and grand effecto.
I've chased the lightning bolts across the Tuscan hillsides green, to witness power such as this, the likes of which I've never seen.
The pressure builds within the hollow chambers of the night,
A clash of opposing forces,
to the dance of dark and light. The universe is gasping for its final deepest breath. Feel the velvet thunder rolling through the purple haze,
a soft yet mighty fury that will set the world ablaze.
It's the paradox of passion,
Both a whisper and a roar,
a tempest of emotion,
washing up upon the shore.
elegant destruction.
The sweetness of the strike.
Il tuono parla un linguaggio che solo il cuore comprende.
The echo of the canyon wall our weary souls defends,
I wrap my cloak around you,
as the heavy droplets fall
standing tall and fearless.
against the fortress wall. Your resonance is shaking every window in my mind, leaving all the quiet, dusty memories far behind. We are the spark that ignited this atmospheric fray, turning every shade of gloom into a brilliant day.
The mercury is rising as the clouds begin to moan
A kingdom made of iron.
upon a granny throne.
We are the pulse of nature in this electric wild release. Feel the velvet thunder rolling through the purple haze, a soft yet mighty fury that will set the world ablaze.
It's the paradox of passion,
Both a whisper and a roar,
a tempest of emotion,
washing up upon the shore.
elegant destruction.
The sweetness of the strike.
It's the velvet touch of power,
The crushing of the silk,
sweeter than the honey.
purer than the milk.
Let the heavens open
Let
wide.
the liquid fire pour,
We are the storm itself,
forever and evermore. Low frequency, higher soul. The rumble, the peace. Feel the velvet thunder rolling through the purple haze,
soft yet mighty fury.
that will set the world ablaze.
It's the paradox of passion,
Both a whisper and a roar,
a tempest of emotion,
washing up upon the shore.
elegant destruction.
The sweetness of the strike. Velvet thunder,
Tuono, so soft.
unbreakable and stubborn as the roots of an old oak. I survived the heavy pressure and the suffocating smoke. There is an engine in my center that refuses to decay, driving me toward the challenges of every coming day.
La forza dell'anima non conosce la sconfitta. The path toward the future is noble and is dritta. I've been forged in the furnace and tempered in the ice, paying for my character with a very heavy price. An indestructible lighthouse in a chaotic wild sea.
The definition of what it means to be truly free.
The roar of the lion is awakening the soul.
Unleash the mighty spirit, the giant in the bone. A power and a presence that is uniquely our own.
Stronger than the iron, tougher than the diamond stone.
The courage of the many in the heart of one alone.
Resilient and fierce,
We are taking full control.
niente può fermare la marcia dell'eroe.
With the wisdom of the sages and the power of the boy,
I will lift up the mountains if they stand within my way.
for the strength of the spirit is the order of the day.
I am the master of the storm and the captain of the deep.
I have many miles to go and many promises to keep.
My willpower is a weapon,
And my kindness is a shield to the forces of the darkness. I will never, ever yield.
mighty, holy, strong. This is where we belong.
Power in the voice,
Power in the choice, in the strength of our being, we eternally rejoice. I am. Io sono. Spirit. Mighty.
across the vast horizon where the desert meets the sea, I heard a clarion call that was awakening the free. Broken crowns are scattered in the canyons of the brave, while the banner of the righteous starts to gallantly wave.
Il ruggito del leone sveglia tutta la città. we march toward the glory of a new reality. Justice is the compass that is pointing to the north, as the soldiers of the morning bravely venture further forth, igniting every beacon on the cliffs of destiny, writing out the pages of our vibrant history. The drums of revolution are beating in our veins. Sing the golden anthem for the heroes of the world. Let the flag of victory be brilliantly unfurled. A thunderous ovation for the triumph of the heart. The ending of the struggle is where the new adventure starts. Loud and everlasting, we've broken all the chains. Non c'è muro così alto che non possiamo superare. We will cross the raging rapids and the canyons of despair. With a sword of iron logic and a shield of sturdy faith, we will hunt the ghosts of sorrow and every lingering ray. I will raise my voice until the foundations start to shake, for the sake of every promise that we didn't dare to break. A billion burning torches rising upward to the sky, as we look the face of tyranny directly in the eye. The fever of the courage is a flame that never dies. Look at the reflection of the sun within our eyes. We are dancing in the wreckage of the old and rusted faith. Sing the golden anthem for the heroes of the world. Let the flag of victory be brilliantly unfurled. The thunderous ovation for the triumph of the heart. The ending of the struggle is where the new adventure starts. Loud and everlasting, we've broken all the chains. Victory is ours, the summit is in reach. Hear the lessons that the sages used to teach. Power, glory, honor, might. We are the guardians of the everlasting light. Left, right, the march continues. One soul, one song. Sing the golden anthem for the heroes of the world. Let the flag of victory be brilliantly unfurled. The thunderous ovation for the triumph of the heart. The ending of the struggle is where the new adventure starts. Loud and everlasting, we've broken all the chains. The anthem, Victoria, we I've lived inside a bubble made of glass and quiet sighs, hiding all the truth behind 1,000 polite lies. The dust had settled deeply on the strings of my guitar,
while I watched my own reflection from a distance, from afar.
Il silenzio era un muro fatto di ghiaccio e di dolore. I was trapped within a winter that had frozen every flower.
But a single note of passion has cracked the marble floor.
And I won't stay a prisoner of the ego anymore.
The dam is finally breaking and the words begin to flow like a dormant volcano with a bright and hidden glow. The quietude is shattered by a sudden sharp refrain.
This is the broken silence,
The awakening of sound,
the recovery of treasure.
that was buried underground.
No more muffled heartbeats,
No more whispers in the dark.
we are the sudden fire
From a long forgotten spark, vibrant and defiant, we've conquered every pain.
Grida la tua verità al mondo intero, amore mio.
I'll shout it from the rooftops like a messenger of deal.
The echoes of our repression are fading in the breeze.
As we bring the giants of the world down to their knees.
I'm shedding every layer of the skin I used to wear.
I'm breathing in the freedom of the clear and open air. My voice is like a trumpet that is calling for the sun.
The era of the quiet girl is officially and truly done.
We're tearing down the curtains and we're opening the blinds, leaving every hush and stay and be still far behind. The symphony of shouting is a holy grand release.
This is the broken silence.
The awakening of sound,
The recovery of treasure.
that was buried underground.
No more muffled heartbeats, no more whispers in the dark. We are the sudden fire
From a long forgotten spark, vibrant and defiant, we've conquered every pain.
Hear the roar of the spirit,
Hear the crashing of the